What up, y'all? What it do? I'm Miss Indigo Blue. Thank you for tuning in here to my channel, Zen Mother's Garden. I am excited to bring to you a June 2020 love reading for couples, those who are in relationships. This is going to start off with a guidance reading using Oracle, and then there will be a tarot reading for each individual sign. If you are watching via Instagram, it will end after the initial oracle reading. So please travel on over to YouTube or find me on Facebook at zenmothersgarden.com so that you can see what special message is here for your sign. I do like to give the disclaimer that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone, so please only apply it to your life if you should so see fit. Everything is up to you and your discretion along with your free will.
Life's a coat of many colors. It is never black and white. Can't have one without the other. The dark without the light.
So we're going to go ahead and get started. The two decks that we are going to use today for our oracle guidance are Wild Kuan Yin and the Heal Yourself reading cards. If you watched the money reading for your category, then you know these are the same cards that we used. Same cards were used in the singles reading as well. So we're just going to see what messages are here. Looks like they're throwing some at us. And we have two. Her joy renders the impossible task possible is the first card. And Lady of Alasha descends. All right. So I'm just looking. These are two very different cards. This one, there's a lot of movement. This one looks very still. Her joy renders is a 40 card, and Lady of Lasha descends is a 35. So we have a 4 and an 8. So we're looking for some stability, and we're looking for some continuality here. So we're going to go to card 40 first, which is her joy renders the impossible task possible. If you'd like to get a personal reading, find me on zenmothers.com. You can also shop my spiritual store there at zenmothers.com or zmgshop.com. Her joy renders the impossible task possible. I have created a big, bold dream in your heart just for you. It will help you fulfill your divine destiny. To manifest this dream, you shall have to give up what you have been holding on to so you can instead open your arms to receive. And dropping your ideas of impossibility and stepping into the joy of the journey, your destiny will manifest, and all manner of miracles shall assist you on your way. You shall have such fun in the process of discovering what you are capable of. When your heart is open and you believe in me unconditionally, when you leap, do it with joy upon your lips, as you squeal with glee, and know that even the trickiest tasks shall be made attainable through my grace. Wow, so a beautiful message. It seems that possibly some of you are holding on into some old energy. We kind of got the same thing for the singles, where they needed to go down deep into themselves. This more feels like you need to let go of something that is outside of you. Lady of Lasha descends reads, how hard you have been working. You have accomplished so much by your own efforts. You are on a path to me, a path that at times seems difficult and perhaps even dangerous. Yet, in order to reach me, you are willing to take the journey. You have shown your commitment, your refusal to turn back even when much is asked of you. I see some of the perils that lie before you, and I see that it is not necessary for you to endure them. So I come to you. No longer do you need to seek. I bring to you what you have been seeking. Wow, that's beautiful. So For those of you who have been like looking for answers, asking, praying, please, for guidance, for discernment, for knowledge, for the ability to move forward, the understanding to move forward, to release things that help you go forward. You've been asking for this, and now it's like, okay, you did all the work. Sit back, that be chill for a second, and I'ma come. I'm meeting you where you're at right now. So this is very good. It looks like you either way are going on a new journey. And so even though you're in a commitment, it feels like you are or going to see more out of your commitment, or your relationship's going to grow, get bigger, get better. Okay? So how beautiful. We are going to look into heal yourself. All right. Pride. Pride is the number 7. It's also the first time I pulled this card out of this deck. I'm excited to see what it says. We kind of have the half and half face here, half skeleton, and it's veiled, and the clear face that we could see. So we have kind of a mixture of possible life and death here, which is also similar to what the singles got. When you are prideful, you can become harsh and not conscious of your weaknesses. This can temporarily make you feel more powerful and superior to others, whilst at the same time cause you to be judgmental, unteachable, and hardened. Have you been fighting, quarreling, and disagreeing with others? Are you always trying to prove a point and defend your position? Do you think that you are always right? By holding on to a shadow pride, you are stopping yourself from progressing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Stop overestimating your importance and learn to be humble. When you are too proud, you cannot hear other people's advice and cannot receive their assistance. Empowerment means that you can be soft, caring, aware, and gentle. Recognize that you need other people's support to achieve true success. So, oftentimes, when we get on a spiritual journey, other people in our lives are not also on a spiritual journey. And sometimes we try to pull them into their spiritual journey. We try to teach and we try to get them to grasp at certain ideals that are just not even fathomable for them. And it becomes kind of a frustration for us when we are of the understanding, like, you're part of me. I'm very close to you. So I know that you have the ability to connect to these things that I'm connecting to, but it's just not their time. And you just have to be okay with that. Have to be okay with it's not their time, even if mother is coming to you and she's taking you somewhere else. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to leave the person. A lot of people you'll hear conversations where you're hearing them say, if the people aren't on your level, then they're dragging you down and things of that nature. However, there's a gray area in there, right? And you have to judge your gray area for what it is. Are you truly feeling like your relationship is dumbing you down? Are you truly feeling like you're talking to a empty box? Now, if that's the case, and it's something that you can't stomach any longer, like you've tried to pull this person in the direction, but it just seems like no matter how much pulling, then you can't get them to come with you or at least take some steps, and it's got you to a point where you no longer feel connected to that person, then that's very different. And in that case, then the Lady of Lasha is descending, coming down to help you in this matter so that she can pull you forward, because there's going to be a moment of loneliness. And if you've been in a relationship for 20 years, 10 years, 5, even 2, stepping back into singlehood possibly could be a very lonely feeling. So she could be connecting to you in order to help you through that. The other message, her joy renders the impossible task possible, are for those who are wanting to fight for their relationship and those who are wanting to withstand the tides of this current time and keep their current relationship. So decide which boat you are in so you know which way to row. And we're going to go into the different signs. So we're going to go right into these readings, starting with Aries first. What information do you have for Mr. Aries? We are using the Universal Goddess Tarot, clarifying with Rider. And if we have any other messages that need to come through from our oracles, we will use the Archangel Oracle deck. What information do you have for Aries for the month of June 2020 who are coupled in relationships? What information do you have for Aries? Okay, so you got one extra card. We have the Two of Cups. Okay. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. So you got skip 9, 6, 7, 8, and then 10. All right, so the first thing that's standing out to me is this Seven of Swords. And this is someone who rests on beauty. Someone who uses their beauty to get what they want. And so I'm also seeing here the Ten of Swords where someone feels totally attacked. Someone is totally in a newfound power. And then the Eight of Pentacles, someone is being formed into a leader or a follower. So let's see. The Two of Cups, though. Someone's met their match. Someone has realized that this person can beat me at my own game. And I'm going to have to surrender to them and give them all of my love because I've never met anybody who can hit the ball back to me like they can hit the ball back to me. So we got this person here who's the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands. They're a very seductive person, a very powerful person, a person who a lot of people are going to look onto and lust after. A lot of people are going to be moved by this person's energy. This person is going to enter the room and they are just going to be so strong and powerful that they kind of always take over the room whenever they go. Where we have this person that's the Eight of Pentacles, who's kind of a person who seems like they would be more fearful, more bashful. They're more easily taken advantage of. They're a little bit easier to mold. So it's almost like the calm to the storm. Like you're going to bring a lot of fire and passion into this person's life, and they're going to be your calm, your security. The only thing with this person feeling attacked, though, is this person probably had a lot of previous relationships, a lot of people who were wishing they could be the one, a lot of people who thought that they were going to be the one who ended up getting wifed or hubbied, and it ended up being this old coy person over here, this old calm, shy, sophisticated square bear. It ended up being that person. But see, this person, what they have is within. This person is appealing to this person's inside. And so many people try to appeal to this person's outside, the way they look and the way they carry themselves, because of the outside that they present to the world that attracts other people first. But they were actually more attracted to this person's inside. However, Aries, your person is feeling attacked either by your past relationships. This could also be like other family members who don't think that they're good enough for you or they're the right fit for you. Someone is making this person feel like they're being attacked because you have chosen them. So I'm seeing that you did let go of your pride, which is what's in that overall reading, and you're allowing yourself to be guided more by your heart, and you found your true love. So that's all that matters. But do whatever you need to do to make this person feel safe and secure, okay? That's for Aries. Yay! Sagittarius. For the month of June 2020, who are in relationships, what information do you have for Sagittarius for June of 2020 who are in relationships? We have the Lovers, the Sun, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Moon in reverse. I feel like somebody finally spoke up. Somebody finally spoke up and said how they really truly feel about somebody, Sagittarius, whether it was you or them. You let somebody know that you light up my life. You make me feel good. I learn so much when I'm with you. You teach me so much. So either somebody's saying this to you or you're saying it to them. But maybe previous to this in their relationship, this wasn't spoken of. Or it wasn't being said before. Like maybe you were one of those people that was like, if I let that other person know how I really feel, even though I might be married to them, even though we might have been together for 10 years, if I actually let the words come out of my mouth, like that gives them all the power. And so you were holding on to that. And I feel like you set your pride to the side and you let go of that and you let them know what it is that you really needed to have told them all along. And it's sparked a newfound love in your relationship. And so, I mean, what more can we say to that, Sagittarius? Beautiful. For those of you who are in a relationship in the month of June. Forget if it doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, Venus, or even the singles reading. Cancer. Oh, sorry, Leo. What do we have for Leo for the month of June 2020 in regard to relationship, love for couples? Oh, too many cards. What information, okay, do we have for Leo? So we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Is this Cups? Yeah, I thought so. The Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Wheel. So with this overlying energy, I felt like someone was bored, but they spun the wheel and they found new interest in something and they really went forward and made moves on it, and it allowed them to become very abundant in this current situation. So maybe there was someone here, I feel like possibly outside of their relationship, that they felt like they weren't doing so well in the world, but now that the world slowed down so much, they were able to catch up and spin that wheel and really go forward. It might have been that their partner might have been doing everything outside of the home because they were working, and maybe that person's life got slowed down, and now this person isn't bored anymore, isn't sitting there at home by themselves not doing nothing because now their partner is at home. So I feel like in June you have the opportunity to really get new things going in your relationship. It's going to pay off very well. You not only are going to be able to share the goods and the riches of everything with yourself, between yourself and your partner, but you all will have excess, whether it's excess love, excess money. You're going to have excess of something that you can spread out to other people, and that in itself brings in excitement, right? It always feels good to be able to pour into other people. So I feel like you either are becoming like a power couple or something of that nature, and you are able to really step it up in the world so that you all are seen in a new light in the month of June. So if some new opportunities present themselves, or even just taking the time out to sit back and see the other person for who they really are, all the hard work that they've been out there doing that you didn't realize they were doing, see it or allow them to see you. Okay, Leo, Cancer. For the month of June 2020, what information do we have for Cancers who are in relationships? Cards are kind of jumping, Cancer. What information do we have for Cancer for June 2020? So we have the Queen of Wands is the overall energy. Cards that we have are the Knight of Swords, the Six of Cups. This also came out for single Cancers. Temperance. And the Two of Wands. So I see lots of children here, which makes sense. Cancer is pretty much a family person, but the card that sticks out to me most is Temperance. I feel like Cancer, you finally got your ebb and flow. I feel like you are going to receive in June some very valuable information. The information is going to come in quick, and it's going to allow you to unbury some feelings and dead some old relationship issues that really don't have anything to do with this current relationship. I feel like you're going to be very playful with this Two of Wands energy. I feel like though you have been fighting your yin and your yang, you're going to really learn how to balance them, because we see these kids, one's in black, one's in white, like everything is kind of opposite, blonde hair, dark hair, you know, and like the mother is looking over them. And so whether this is you or someone else's energy in your life, because this could be you, you know, the big mother too, and you're able to get your kids to finally act like they're siblings, right? Like get along. But your household itself is going to have a very nice ebb and flow. The things that are coming in and going out are going to be balanced. The emotions, the energy, and that is something sort of hard for Cancer to do, is to really get balanced. So it does require, though, that you've gone through the process of elimination and you've dug down deep into yourself to find what was buried within you that was turning over all your cups and making you feel so sad all this time. And now it's time to, you know, put it to dead, get rid of it, unbury it from within you, and cast it out into the ethers for your spirits to send back down to you as this new found spark that allows you to have enough energy. A lot of Cancers, it seems like, get drained and end up so tired. And that's sort of like this kid, though. That's where you become the kid, is in here, right? And they're patting you on your head and they're saying, it's okay, you're gonna make it, it's gonna be good. You're about to find your proper ebb and flow. You're going to know when to and when not to stress certain things. It's just a good reading. It's a reading that says that you're going to find a lot of balance, and that's awesome to hear for Cancer. Pisces, who are in a relationship, what information do you have for Pisces For the month of June 2020, what information do you have for Pisces in relationships in regard to love? For the month of June 2020, okay, all the cards are trying to come out. But these are back. For the month of June 2020, this was a stack too. Lots of messages for Pisces. June 2020 for Pisces. Okay, I still ended up with 4 cards. Queen of Pentacles is the overall energy. Okay, so you have the 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and Strength in reverse. Pisces. So I'm looking here to realize that someone is needing balance. Someone is feeling like they're under attack. Someone has the cornucopia, though, the Ace of Pentacles, some new opportunities, some that they may not see, though, even though they're surrounded. She's blindfolded, or they came out of nowhere. And then the Strength card being in reverse. With the Strength card being reversed and the 10 of Wands, I feel like maybe you're dealing with a Leo. So if those of you who are possibly dealing with a Leo or someone who's generally usually very strong, this person is feeling very weak right now. And it actually gives you the opportunity to step up and take over. Maybe you've been a person in the relationship who kind of was the laid back one. They kind of were the leader. And it's time for you to become the leader and create some balance for that person in your life. Which ends up being a good thing because we have the Ace of Pentacles here and the Queen of Pentacles as the overall energy. And as we see here, we have, like, at the bottom of this card, we have a woman offering up their child up to the Queen to be blessed. And so maybe I feel like this is saying something about the other side of the family is actually the people who are recognizing how much you stepped up. Because maybe this person, even though they were presenting strong, maybe there was like that best sister or that mother or that grandmother or someone who they were actually telling how they were feeling. And they weren't necessarily telling you, and you thought everything was all good in the hood. You weren't seeing things for what they were. You like, oh, we got money, we got happiness, we got this and that. But this person was really overworked. And so I see in the month of June that you're going to step up and you're going to be a true partner in your relationship to the other person where they really need it. And it's going to be well responded to. It's going to be well responded to by her family, and all the people around you, even your children, are going to gain a newfound respect for you. You're really going to step into your leadership right now and allow somebody else to step back and sit back for a while, Leo. So that's what I have for you. If you have any questions about that and you want a personal reading, please contact me at themothersgarden.com. Going to move on to Scorpio. Scorpio for the month of June 2020 who are in relationships. What information do you have for them in regard to love? Scorpio who are in relationships. We have the Strength card upright. We have the Hierophant in reverse. The Strength card upright was the overall energy. Hierophant in reverse. The Five of Wands. And then the Knight of Swords in reverse. So I feel like someone's really into their body right now. I feel like they found this newfound love for themselves. Like when I see this card, I hear like dum 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 dum, like they feeling themselves. They feeling themselves like dum dum, and then they're not quite using their head, right? They are not really using their logic right now because they are really into the flesh, like they are deep into their root chakra right now, and it looks like there's a lack of communication in your relationship. It's either somebody's not telling you that you really acting like a whole jerk right now. So when I see the Strength card, I feel like you're going to need strength to hear the words that somebody is getting ready to speak to you, to let you know that, boo-boo, you ain't all that. I'm going to need you to come up off your high horse and get rid of some of that pride, because this ain't that. I actually want to give you some angel guidance, because somebody about to knock you down, and it's a necessary knockdown though. It's not like it's somebody who coming for your head. So we have spread your wings, career transition, and all is well. Spread your wings is Archangel Ariel. It says do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. So maybe this is you being strong. Maybe this is the other person that you're going to have to tell them that they are on their high horse and get down off of it, because it's telling you to spread your wings, like go for it. Career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. And all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings you will soon understand. So you're not understanding something. This is your energy. Or you're not understanding what's going on. What is this person doing that's got them feeling like they sold a bomb? And then are they keeping secrets? You're going to have to find the strength to speak up. Again, it could be reversed. These could be things speaking to the other person. I don't know why career transition is here, and it's so, maybe they got a new job and there's a nice secretary or co-worker who's extra flirty on the job and has gotten them feeling themselves. But they're going into their purpose if that's the case. So why is career transition here? The Lovers. Maybe this is somebody who you wanted to move away from, but you didn't really have the heart to move away from them, and now it's like they're giving you all the reason to move away from them. So you got the Lovers, the Justice, and the World. So with Justice coming in with the World and the Lovers, I feel like that energy says career transition. It's a little bit of mixed feelings here because I'm feeling like if this person has been stepping out, then justice is going to be served in regard to that. And you freeing yourself from that person is going to give you the world, because again, the Lady of Lasha is coming down to your rescue. So you haven't been saying nothing, but you've been knowing what's been going on. And the impossible task was for you to open your mouth and say something. And it's time for you to spread your wings. That's probably for a specific number of you, maybe only one. So if you are Scorpio and that doesn't seem to coincide with your relationship, please hit me up for a reading. Capricorn. Capricorns who are in a relationship as of June 2020. What information do you need for them to hear for that month? What information do Capricorn need to hear for this month, June 2020, in regard to their current relationship, their current love, for those who are coupled? What information would you like for me to give to Capricorn? Thank you. So we see the Queen of Wands as the overall energy. Have the Hierophant upright, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So feel a lot of wisdom and intuition coming in, Capricorn. The Ace of Pentacles. So the Capricorn is usually a really steadfast worker and really someone who builds things up. You got the Queen of Wands. So there's a new opportunity for love. Okay, Capricorn. So you have a new opportunity here for love that's going to bring you a lot, that whole cornucopia of everything that you're looking for. But the person who you're looking for is going to appeal to your mind. You've been dealing with a lot of people who appeal to the physical. And it's time for you to look past that. It's time for you to see past that. All these girls right here, they didn't have them. All these men right here, they didn't have what you need because you were not using your head when you were picking them. You were picking them only with your eyes. So if you blind yourself and look for the other attributes that are necessary for you to choose a partner, then you will choose the correct partner. That's for some of you. That sounds like a singles read though. So it may be telling you, oh dear Capricorn, let me pat you on your head. You keep choosing your relationships based on your eyes and not your heart. You keep choosing your relationships based on your eyes and not your mind. It's time to blindfold yourself and really talk to these people, because you keep picking a whole bunch of airheads, a whole bunch of people who are not in alignment with you. And in order for you to really see the person who it is that mirrors your needs, then you're going to have to get past this. And so maybe you're actually starting to look at this person and you're seeing them for this person who you've been in a relationship with. You're like, when I close my eyes and that person talks, I'm just like, idiot. Sorry, Capricorn. It looks like you might have picked the wrong partner. I'm just going to pull some angelic guidance just to see if we get anything else out of that. So maybe you've just been looking for that trophy wife or trophy husband, and it's just not been fulfilling the need that you hoped it would fulfill. Now you're looking for the whole cornucopia. Okay, so you got prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. It will help you get organized and motivated. So you got things out of order, Capricorn. It's more than what meets the eye. You need to, what's more important? Someone who appeals to your heart, your mind, or your soul, or someone who looks good? Like, be honest with yourself. Creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or a pen in an article or a book. So this is telling me that you really don't know what you want. You actually don't know. You don't know what you want. That's why you're picking things with your eyes, because you really don't know what it is you actually want. So you need to take some time out and sit down and say what qualities you actually value in people. Look at the people who are around you who have been your friends for a period of time, and what qualities do you love about them most? And if you were in a relationship with someone, what qualities can you pull from those people around you and put into one person, and let those be like your top 10 must-haves or something of that nature. And then you have gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. And yes, it's always a blessing to receive someone, oh dear Capricorn, who is more than meets the eye. Someone who is and that I did lay on top of this one with the cornucopia. Someone who has the apples, the oranges, the bananas, the peach, the kiwi, the strawberry. They have everything. So you are, you keep picking that one trick pony, and the pony ain't working for you no more. Pony Express. Pony Express. Virgo. What information do we have for Virgos? No, ma'am. What information do we have for Virgo for the month of June 2020, who are in relationships, couples, in regard to love? What information do we have for Virgo in regard to love? Okay. For June 2020, have the Knight of Wands as the overall energy. The cards that come out for you, Virgo, are the Chariot, Cancerian energy, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. Oh, I don't like this, Virgo. I don't like that both of these cards are in reverse, because we see someone here who, with the Knight of Cups, is tending to the tender, tending to the soft, loving animals. We're tending to the babes and making sure they get fed. And then here, with the Charity card, giving of yourself monetarily. Both of these cards being in reverse suggest that you might be ready to run off and take everything and not consider the other people who are going to suffer the repercussions of what you're doing. Like, you're over what the kids think. You're tired of having to take care of everybody, and you just are wanting to run and escape. Again, with the Knight of Wands and the Chariot, you know, fast moving here, right? We got this person again on a horse riding out. Angel cards. What information do we have for Virgo in regard to June 2020, who are in relationships and love? Okay, yes. This card says you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. However, I read that after reading all of the other cards, and I probably should have read them first because I think the you know what to do part is the most important part there. Gentleness. Again, Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. You know what to do. So act upon what you really know what to do. If the cards and your intuition and everything within you is saying to get in your chariot and get the heck away, then do it, but do it with a softened heart. Take in consideration everyone who's involved. Take in consideration these children who you are leaving behind, or these people who you are possibly hanging out to dry. Take that into consideration. You're a powerful, loving, and creative child of God, which means that you can come up with an alternate solution. You don't just have to take this one solution and run with it. You can create something possibly out of nothing that can fix this. You know what to do. Be gentle with yourself and surround yourself with people who aren't dogging you out and putting you down for past decisions or even current decisions, situations, environments. It says gentle, 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 because it almost feels like a dog who's been put in the corner and is trying to fight their way out, and then it feels like a person who's tired of the fight and is just ready to go. So you need to surround yourself with people who are more calming in nature, and then look at all the aspects of what's going on and make sure that you've weighed everything out properly. And then when you decide to make your decision, then make your move and make it quickly and swiftly. Taurus. What information do you have for coupled Tauruses who are in relationships for June of 2020? Coupled Taurus, June 2020, in regard to love. What information do they need to hear? The overall energy is death. Cards that came out are the devil, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Ooh. I really hate to say what I'm feeling in this. It almost feels like someone is losing someone. Like, I know the death card isn't always literal death. Something dying though, so that something new can come about, which we have a Ace of Cups, a newfound happiness, a newfound joy. But I feel like you're having to lay someone to rest. I feel like these are all the people that are sitting around, you know, when somebody's like at the hospital and having surgery and everybody's sitting around in the waiting room trying to keep occupied. And then we have the devil. So I don't know what I just heard. I don't know. Like, a freak accident. I don't understand why the Ace of Cups is here with all of this dark energy. Okay. Whew. I'm seeing it another way and I'm so thankful. So Taurus, you have the devil, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Cups, with the overall energy being the Death card. I feel like there's been some people who have been telling you that, no, this is your partner, this is your person, this is your, and you've been knowing that it's not your person. And so previously you put that old relationship to rest. That was the death that occurred. That old relationship that you laid to rest, you finally were able to move on. You finally let other people quit coercing you into the thoughts that you should go back to that person or you should be thinking about that person. And then you moved on to this new person. This new person who's going to bring you happiness and joy and love and everything that you are looking for. So in the month of June, you find strength to finally get rid of the old and make room for the new. And it might have been something in your pride that was holding you back, that you couldn't come one with, and you finally came one with it. I'm going to pull just one angel card to go along with this message. You could also have been a widow, and when your person passed, you fooled yourself into believing they were the only person that could ever make you feel a certain way. And now you found the new person and you accepted them into their life, and you're now opening up to them. But before, you were possibly still not quite over that old person who you used to be married to, because you lost them, like they were ripped away from you or something. Even if they were sick for a long time, like their life ended while you were still connected to them. And so you hadn't really looked at this person for the great person that they are. And it's really, everybody's going, what, like, oh my gosh, he used to be so mean to her and she was so nice, or she used to be so mean to him and he was so nice to her. Everybody's astonished because now you're like really treating this person like the true love that they are, or they're treating you like the true love that you are. The card that came out was the Indigo and Crystal children. You have a bond with children in particular. You can help children who are sensitive. So this new person may have a child, and that child is watching. You or her may be the Indigo Crystal children, and you all might have a bond that you haven't been paying attention to. But it says that you can help children who are sensitive. So if you have gone through this tragedy, right? You went through this tragedy and you kept holding on to it, then, you know, you can also teach people how to deal with these types of things now that you really have understood what you have been overlooking and what's been in front of you this whole time, and how it was all just in your head, the blockages that you were creating between you and that other person, and teach other people how not to do that. Thank you, Taurus. For Libra, in the month of June of 2020, who are in relationships or couples, what information is it necessary for them to hear? Libra. June 2020, who are in relationships, what information, okay, do you have for them? So we have the Five of Swords is the overall energy, the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Empress. Ooh to the wee. Who is this? Libra. With the overall energy being the Five of Swords, and we know that the Five of Swords is like thievery, or excuse me, battles that are not necessary to be fought. The reason why I said thievery is because with this Eight of Cups, it's like the person in the on the raft is going on to find their happiness, but while leaving this person on the shore in order to pick themselves up, like they are in shambles and all their cups are turned over, and they're here trying to pick themselves up and put all the pieces back together. But with this Queen of Wands energy and the Lady of Lhasa descendant upon you, I feel like you have found the impossible possible. You thought that you were never going to be able to fill your cups. You thought that this person running off on you was that you were never going to be able to recover from that. But not only did you recover, you are the Empress. But I'm trying to figure out, why is this battle here? Oh, you were fighting a battle. You thought that you had lost everything with this person. You thought that you really probably allowed this to harden your heart. Like you were probably crying and stuff at first, and then angry. You felt ripped off. You felt ugly. You felt like the world wasn't going to go on until this Queen of Wands energy. Again, with this Queen of Wands, I look at this, and the person who the reading is for is the kid in this card. And the Queen of Wands is saying, fear no more, don't fret, don't have any worries. And in that, you pull out this Empress energy. So you took the time to really rebuild yourself, gain new strength. And so now you are married to the right person. It looks like if you're already in a relationship, then this may mean that now you're with child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now I see it. Libra. You feel like somebody cut off your hair. Like they cut off your nose to spite your face. Look at this person in the background running off, and they got your ponytail in their hand. then you also got this person here on the boat. They done jumped on the raft and left you on the ground with all your cups turned over to pick up all the pieces, and either you or whoever they ran off with is pregnant. And the Queen of Wands energy is here to say, be strong, patting you on the head. The lady is descending to take over for you because this is a pretty bad situation. This person left for new opportunity. Maybe you left for new opportunity, and you left the other person feeling like you cheated them, or maybe you ran off on them unexpectedly and broke their heart. But someone here got ran off on. They are feeling like ugly, let down, and all of those types of things that you feel like when someone's cheated on you. Let me just pull some Archangel energy and see if their message coincides with the way this is coming across to me. You know, sometimes it's that as soon as you get the courage to finally leave somebody, you end up finding out you're pregnant, right? And it's like the mother's like, oh, don't worry about that. You're going to be okay. And then you're like, well, who going to want me now? Because I'm all pregnant and fat and swole. And the card that you got is sensitivity. Archangel Haniel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. I'm going to pull a couple more. Divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. And you are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones and home. So you, your loved ones, it looks like someone's possibly pregnant here. And somebody possibly is not coming back, whether you took off on somebody else. If you're a man and you ran off on some woman to be with another woman, and that new woman is not pregnant, you need to check with your past woman because they may be with child. And if you're someone who is with child and someone just ran off on you, then the relationship wasn't where it was supposed to be in the first place. And you're going to have to really take that high road of better off without them. But just more, there would be more to come in that situation. Just children just need parents. And so, heart going out to you, Libra. Aquarius. Not always pretty, y'all. Aquarius. What information would you like for me to give to Aquarius? For the month of June 2020, in regard to love, for those Aquarius who are in relationships, what information do you have for me to give to them? What information do you have for Aquarius? The overall energy, we got the Queen of Wands again. The Chariot in reverse. Temperance. And Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Aquarius. So you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. If not, I do see a lot of balance here. You could also be dealing with someone Cancerian energy or someone who moves around a lot. I'm even hearing possibly dealing with someone who's in the military and is moving around a lot. Your person is moving around a lot, which is leaving them not at home a lot, and you're trying to find balance with that because all this craziness is going on in the world right now, right? And so you're kind of alone and you're trying to find balance in that. It does feel like you're set up pretty well. You're the Queen of Pentacles. So the relationship is meeting your monetary needs and things of that nature. Again, we have this Queen of Pentacles with this person holding this baby up to this Queen. So it's even allowing you to bless other people. The relationship as well. It's just that your person is doing a lot of moving around right now, and you're trying to find the balance between them being gone, or even the balance between them being gone and them being home. Maybe you're having to live in two different places even right now because of everything that's going on. Like, they've confined people to their homes, but maybe you'd have a job over here and a job over there, one of you, that requires for y'all to either be here or there, separate or together, and it's requiring a lot of balance, but it is bringing in a lot of money. So the Queen of Wands energy just says be gentle with yourself, be gentle with the situation, let things go how they're going, because most people's worries right now in the world are monetary. You don't have that worry, so let that be a kind of a clue to you that things are going better for you than they are for a lot of people, and just kind of really feed into that energy that this is all for the greater good of your family, your relationship, everything. Because most people are having trouble. A lot of people are having trouble when they think about the prosperity aspects of things. Okay, Aquarius. And finally, happy birthday to those Geminis who are born in the month of June. Forgot the Cancer birthday. Happy birthday, y'all, if y'all still watching, or if you on the cusp and you picked up the Gemini version 2. What information do you have for me to give to Gemini in the month of June 2020 in regard to love for those who are in relationships? What information do you have for Gemini couples in regard to their love and relationships for the month of June 2020? What information do you have for me to give to Gemini? The overall energy is the Three of Wands. You have the Chariot upright, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I see that your relationship is on the move. That either career or something of that nature has caused you all to move. Someone in the relationship is doing very well, and overall the relationship is doing very well, again, monetarily, but not just monetarily. This cornucopia, this Ace of Pentacles, this gift that you are receiving, I believe, when you move, is really going to be a very balanced move. And we see three people here in this Three of Wands, and this Three of Wands is making balance with a piece missing. And so usually when we think about balance, we think about four people and making that square and it being even on all sides, but we also have that equilateral triangle, right? But it does suggest that there's a piece missing, and that there's either three people having to work together. So you could be having, your husband, yourself, or your wife and yourself, and then this new career opportunity that's causing you to move. So you got new job, new home, new environment, right? So new home, new environment are the same thing. New job, and then sometimes when you do those things, it's because one person got a job opportunity in that new place. So then the other person has to come up with new opportunities. It's going to give you new neighbors. It's going to give, and so I see that it is going to be a very prosperous move for you all to make. Um, when I see this person being individual, though, I am wondering if it's just like the one person who's the breadwinner in the family. They're causing this move to happen. And maybe you're worried about it, but don't be worried about it. Um, don't be being stubborn. Let your pride go. Don't be trying to say you don't want to leave. This is where I was born. This is where I was raised. This is where my family is. Go with the flow. You have assistance. This is not an impossible task. You will be able to overcome all of the obstacles that come up against you in this move. So stay very positive and work together on this. Make sure that you are working with your partner in this move. Okay? So something new for you this month, Gemini, that brings forth prosperity. Yay! Thank you to all the signs who have tuned in today. I love you and I thank you so much for your support of my new channel. It is growing. I'm seeing that people are watching the videos, so please leave some comments for me so that I know whether or not these messages are resonating with you. I appreciate you so much. I will be doing a weekly reading that will be coming up right behind this reading. It's already the 1st of June, and that's okay. This will go over for the whole month of June, and then this weekly reading, I'll get it up fast and swift so that you have it for the rest of the week. We do also have a full moon this week, so that reading will be coming up as well right behind the weekly reading. Yes, indeed. So I love you and I thank you so much, and I'll talk with you again soon. Ciao.